Sorry, I've been like a long-lost stepbrother to all my subscribers. I've been working on getting this new mic and the new software, and everything is set up. So I thank you all for being patient with me. Today I want to talk about Nancy Pelosi. Something for the past couple of days has been bothering me, and I really want to touch base on all of this because the other day she got on, I believe it was CNN, and condemned all the Democrats for talking about impeachment.
What do you say about the practical effect of some of your members? Let's say most recently Al Green, said this is time for impeachment. That word is getting thrown around. Yeah. Do you say to your members of your party, slow down? Because that is not a way to bridge any kind of divide with the Republicans.
No, but it's it's a reflection of what they're hearing in their own constituencies. But that's not, some of that is picked up this past week. We've been out of session. I'll see them tomorrow when they come back. But they know I don't subscribe to that. In other words, again, if you're talking about impeachment, you're talking about what are the facts. Not, I don't like him, and I don't like his hair, and I think, what are the facts? I don't like what he said about this or that. What are the facts that you would make a case on? What are the rules that he may have violated? If you don't have that case, you're just participating in more hearsay. And that's not the basis of what we need. And we owe the American people some stability in all of this. This is the time where he's supposed to be having his honeymoon. What a marriage.
However, let's not forget that Nancy Pelosi's main objective is to impeach Trump. So she's using this silly little speech that she made to get all the Republicans trusting her, because when I get on social media, I start seeing all of these conservatives praising Nancy Pelosi for saying she don't want to impeach Trump. But we know better. We know Nancy Pelosi. We know Nancy Pelosi from when she was the leader of the House. And we know Nancy Pelosi all through the campaign. We know the sick, vile look she has in her eyes every time she has to sit and listen to Donald Trump speak. So let's not put her on a pedestal and parade her through the streets like she's some sort of a god. Let's not forget also that Nancy Pelosi was the same person that told the House members to treat Trump voters like a friend with a jerk boyfriend. Now, some of the things that she says and she babbles on about is just insane. So we need to not forget that Nancy Pelosi is the same one that constantly mocks Trump, constantly mocks Trump supporters, like we have no say, like we have no mind of our own, when the Democrats are the ones that don't have a mind of their own. They're running off of what somebody has said one time, and then they all follow suit like a bunch of zombies. They don't have a mind of their own. So we're the ones with the mind of our own. And we need to keep that in mind, that Nancy Pelosi is not our friend. Nancy Pelosi, here's a video of her mocking Trump.
I don't know if you want to call this, on Trump's part, a rookie's error. But you don't find a day and say we're going to pass a bill. You build your consensus in your caucus, and when you're ready, you set the date to bring it to the floor. But so eager were they to be mean-spirited, to say we're going to bring up this bill on the same day as the 7th anniversary of the Affordable Care Act. Rookie's error, Donald Trump. You may be a great negotiator, rookie's error for bringing this up on a day when clearly you're not ready. And how are they moving to get ready? Here's how they're moving. Now we hear Republicans are planning changes to destroy the protections of more than 155 million Americans who get coverage through their employers. Eliminating essential health benefits. You've probably seen, I don't have it here, but essential health benefits that were something we're very proud of in the Affordable Care Act. I'll just say that essential health benefits means Republicans are making being a woman a pre-existing condition again. Stripping guaranteed maternity care is a pregnancy tax, pure and simple. Stripping guaranteed maternity care is a pregnancy tax, pure and simple.
Just to remind you of who she is. And not only that, we also know that Nancy Pelosi was a big Hillary supporter. Big Hillary supporter. And her main objective for getting Hillary into office was to get some of her objectives pushed. Plus, she only wanted Hillary to be president so that there could have been the first woman president. Just like Barack Obama. Many people voted for Barack Obama because Barack Obama was an African American. Now, that's really the wrong reason to vote for Obama. And I'm not saying that I'm innocent. I thought it would be great for us to have our first African American president as well. And over the years, seeing that I chose wrong, that I chose the wrong candidate because he didn't have America first. Now, Hillary, she didn't have America first. I paid attention this time. And we need to keep all this in mind, because the thing is if we vote for somebody just because of the color of their skin, if we vote for somebody just because they're what they have going anatomically, or however you say it, then we put the country in danger. See, Nancy Pelosi and many like her have put aside the fact that Hillary Rodham Clinton, put the country in jeopardy several times while she was Secretary of State. And that's just when she was Secretary of State. We're not talking about when Bill Clinton was president and she was the First Lady. She was doing the same things. But she was against homosexual marriage. She was against abortion. She was for a border wall. She was for these things back when Bill was president. But when she was running for president, and because Trump stood for all of being against abortion, being against gay marriage, and being for a border wall, she decided she was going to be against this. And she kept saying, women first, women first. And Nancy Pelosi knows all this. So let's not let our minds settle on one speech that Nancy has given. Because Nancy, like I've said before, is not our friend. And she never will be our friend. She's using this little point to try to get our trust. So if you're a conservative that has fell for this trick, please, no matter what you do, do not fall for it. Because she's not your friend, and she don't have your best interest in mind. I thank you all for listening. And let me know in the comments section how my new mic sounds.
You are a spiritual being. Every thought, word, deed emits a certain frequency. Did you know that your body is being bombarded by harmful radiation emitted from your cell phones, emitted from your laptops. What if you could see the harmful radiation? Would you react? Visit us today for more information at endemf.com. I repeat, endemf.com. Hello. If you would like to contact us at our email address, radio@ledbetterfreelance.com. I repeat, that's radio@ledbetterfreelance.com. If you'd like to advertise with us, please send us an email at radio@ledbetterfreelance.com.
This is James Ledbetter signing off for
The News Guru.